Hi guys, Closeout 2017 check-in. Remember, we're going to do that throughout the month, weekly on a Tuesday, because we've assigned Tuesday to have some type of specific meaning. The other days of the week are associated with things, so now Tuesday is Closeout 2017. Last week I gave you 3 things to focus on in getting ready for Closeout 2017 and making it happen for yourself. The first one was making sure that you identified what it is you wanted to have done by the end of this year and putting dates beside those specific things. Or if it wasn't going to happen in this year and you were carrying it over to next year, you knew what those things were. The second thing was then to transfer that to your actual calendar. Whether you use the calendar method or you put it in your phone as a reminder of some sort, whatever you do that is your reminder, put those things in there, because that's the second accountability piece. And then the third thing was having an accountability partner, figuring out who it is that you can touch bases with on an actual conversation, one-on-one basis, to share these things with them and to explain to them why they were on your list. Yes, those were the 3 things. So now we're coming back this week. We have those things identified. Now what are we going to do with it? How are we going to make sure that it happens? And so one of the things that I want us to do is I do a lot of work with myself with just personal development. And the thing that I realized that really inspires me and keeps me focused, and when I may have distractions show up, is I love quotes. And I love things that offer meaning and relate to what's happening with me. So I create my own quotes based on just how it touches my spirit. And so every day is a fashion show and the world is your runway. That was an actual quote that I saw. And from that, I gained some meaning. And that I'm going to bring it all home and explain why I'm talking about this. And this is my quote. This is an Amira quote. How you show up in your life will be worn on the outside. Do you want to own the room? Absolutely. Then ask yourself, are you ready to own your choices? That's the difference with Closeout 2017. You have those things listed out. I told you 3 things last week to do. Now it's about owning the choices to get to the next level and making sure that it happens. And asking yourself, are you really ready for it to happen? So these are real conversations. So as those dates are approaching that you've written for your tasks that you want to have done, ask yourself, is it really your choice? Is it something you're really ready to do? Ask yourself these questions on a daily basis to help you stay focused and to help you make sure that you are present, because sometimes you drift off and get distracted. But I want you to ask yourself, are you going to own those choices? And as you're owning those choices and going day by day, I don't know what's on your list, so I can't narrow it down too much. But I know for me, asking this question and bringing myself back to awareness and connection to what's going on is what's going to keep me in action. So as you close out 2017, I want you to close it out and make the world your runway. Show up with your clothing, your you, in the fashion that you feel comfortable in. And if you feel uncomfortable, why are you feeling uncomfortable? What can you do to make yourself comfortable in your own being? Not comparing yourself to other people. We all do that. We're all guilty of that. I'm not saying that you won't do it sometimes, but I want you to break yourself out of doing it all the time to the point of where it stifles you and it makes you feel bad, because that's not okay. So Closeout 2017 this week is about identifying how you can bring yourself back present to the task on your list. So when distractions come and face you, you can still own the runway. So I love you guys. We're going to keep going. I have some things on my list and on my calendar, and I'm going to get going. I want you guys to do the same. Check in with you next week. Bye.